get more. All right, so now the recording have started. So you're welcome. This is Enoch Good here. I love crypto. I'm a crypto enthusiast. Why do I love crypto is because I've read the crypto Bible. I call it the crypto Bible. That's the white paper of Bitcoin. I read the white paper of Bitcoin, and due to what I find out there, I know fully well that crypto is now the new wave of money. And I don't care what the government is saying. I don't care what the government is doing. Whatever they are doing in terms of trying to let you, stop crypto and all that, that's their job. I told us the other time that whenever the government is embracing crypto, I'm worried because I want them to be against crypto. That's their job because this has come to change the narrative. I told us the other day that fiat currency is government money. Gold is God's money. It's God that deposited it there, down there. People go to mine it. But when it comes to cryptocurrency, it's the people's money. So the government is angry. They don't want us to have that liberation. They don't want you to be liberated. They want you to be under them. They want all the time that you come to beg for one thing or the other. Because when you have the power, you will not be tools again for all the things that they are doing. So now that's what we're doing. We are not in any way against anybody. We are not against what they are doing, but what we want to do is to find our own feet. And when it comes to crypto or forex trading, it's one of those things like life. You don't outgrow, you always learn. It's something that you constantly be in training, in learning of, with constant exposure to experience. Then one can achieve a great deal in this industry. And you need a community because going with a community of people, just like what we have in e-economy, Defiverse, and what we are doing right now, will help you get ahead than going to this journey solo. You need to learn. You need to understand what is happening in this industry. Don't claim to know it all. Even me, I'm still learning. I'm still growing every day because this is a very big industry. But some people will just feel like, oh, I'm now an expert. I don't need to do this. No, when it comes to forex trading, when it comes to crypto trading, it's just like life. You can't outgrow. You have to be in constant learning. You need to be a student. You are a student for life. And the more you see yourself as a student, the more you learn, the more you gather information, the more you know what is happening. The crypto space is vast. A lot of opportunities are there. But now you may not get into Bitcoin, but you want to get into some of these altcoins. They will make insane gain that Bitcoin. But when it comes to Bitcoin, it's an asset class that will be there for a long time, and you want to keep most of your money there, maybe your gains into Bitcoin because it's going to be here. It's going to 200,000, it's going to 500,000, it's going to $1 million as the year go by. That's the opportunity there. But you can get this money from little coins and then put it back into crypto as a safe haven. And you get it. That's what you are saying. No matter what, there are prices that we can't see Bitcoin anymore. There are prices we can't see it anymore. So you try to make sure that you put the future of your children intact with that because it will help you in the future. But now, if you didn't buy into any of those altcoins, these are alternative cryptos. Like even altcoins are anything than Bitcoin is an altcoin, right? Bitcoin is the king of crypto. For me, I'm saying from my experience, and Ethereum is the queen, right? Every other ones follow suit. Ethereum is an altcoin. It's an alternative coin from crypto, right? But it's still a queen. It's like second to Bitcoin. Then every other coins now line up in no particular order. But I see the meme coins, like the one at the back. Meme coins, they can give you insane profit and take the money immediately as well. They are like pump and dump, right? Some of them, they don't have good fundamentals backing it up and all that. But now, let's not go into things that will confuse you. We are talking about futures. How you are going to be trading features to make money to buy into projects. Because in Defiverse, we have projects, we have airdrops, we have so many things you can buy into using Web3 systems. Web3 systems are like all these decentralized wallets. I'm trying to make sure I get this because I know we have newbies here when it comes to crypto. We still have intermediate, we have those in advanced class. So, but now I'm trying to make sure I balance it, right? So that I won't confuse you in trying to explain things to you. So when it comes to now, let's focus on why we are here today. One of the things is, what are we expecting in the next bull run? When? Like you see in 20, we look at the past. In 2020, that was the last bull run before the 2024 bull run. At that time, with the halving happened on 11th of May 2020. 7 months after the halving, that was January 2021 to April 2021. That was the bull run, a 4 months bull run. The market go parabolic. It went parabolic, right? Sorry. The market went parabolic within January to April. But from that May to August, that's another 4 months, the market went bearish. Some people who didn't take their profit, they were there losing the profit again. But would that repeat? Will history repeat itself again? That's the question, the answer I want to give us today. Now, before that one, before the bull run of 2020, there's a lot of people, crypto enthusiasts, who are coming in because they've heard about the bull run of before. And they were like, oh, 2016, 20 something bull run. This is now 2026, 16 having. So this is 2020. Oh, we want to know, oh, this thing has happened before and people making same money. Because it's through 2017 that a lot of cryptos came out during the bull run of 2017. That's when Ethereum came in. That's when Binance came in, and some other ICOs during the ICO era. That's 2017. Even when you were seeing Vitalik talking about Ethereum, then it looks like a scam. Because when he was talking about the Internet of Things, that Ethereum is going to turn the internet to Internet of Things, where you can use smart contract and a lot of things to do, it looks like a lie. You getting it? So many things. In 2016, mind you, Liberty Reserve was closed by United States. So anything that was talking at that time was like, all these people have come again to scam us and all that. But that was just because we didn't understand it. It takes somebody to go through 2 cycles of having to understand what is happening in this. But you can get this thing in 1 cycle of having based on information. That's when I talk about if you have the right community, if you have the right people with you, the hunger will be there. The understanding of these projects will know. You work with people who know what it is, who have been a long time to understand. They pass through a time where we begin to think that all these things are a lie, to a time where you begin to see it manifest. So when you see it again, you will not say this is a lie because you remember that you missed an opportunity before. You don't want to mix it here again, right? So now in 2024, it's not going to be like 2020. Bull run started in 2021, 7 months after having. So we're expecting it to be like that again. It's not going to be immediate. So we're expecting the market to dip. Remember, I told you before the halving that we are going to have a drop before the halving and a drop after the halving. So before the halving, it's supposed to be 50, but it went to 59K. So that's a good one. So now, after the halving, the drop is coming. You can see we are going sideways, we are going down, we're going up, we've not gone parabolic. It doesn't happen immediately. But it's not going to be like only 4 months. It's going to be more than that. This bull run is going to be far because institutions are coming in. Some of top listings are coming in. I don't know if 2028 bull run will have any impact than what, because opportunities in crypto very soon will be gone. Crypto will now become an investment. Now it's an opportunity, and you need to take advantage of that opportunity now, because in the next few years, this opportunity will be gone. So what I want to show you today is some altcoins that you can use in trading features, and you can still buy into portfolio and hold because they look good, right? For you to be able to take advantage of what is happening. If you are hungry, I don't know how bad you need success. But if you're hungry to be successful in the crypto space, then even after the bull run, you need to remain. When the market is red, that's when you begin to make money and start buying, waiting for the next move. But for now, you need to be a good trader to start making money from trading and then still buy into new projects. There are still new projects coming out. Some of them are going to be the go-to projects for this bull run. But time, I will not go into that because of our training. Our training focus on Defiverse. We focus on trading futures. We focus on understanding what the Defiverse is all about. Yes, there are airdrops as well in the Defiverse. There's a lot of things there. So I don't want to just, take you far from what we are talking about because crypto is too wide. We have, when it comes to those, there are those who are in the mining sector. Even in the mining world, those one you have to need electricity. But there's another way we do the proof of stake, which most of us do too. We stake, where you stake your coin and then you start getting something. There are different ways. We have proof of work and proof of stake. For that to happen, we can only partake in the proof of stake here in Nigeria. We can't partake in the mining because we don't have the power to even do that. So then the next one is for you to be an investor into project, a VC. Maybe you go into VC projects, you pay into project, buy into ICOs, seed project, seed investment. People will come to you and talk to you about new project. It's not launched anywhere. I belong to groups like that where they will come. Most of the times you pay this money and these coins didn't come out. So sometimes they will come out, man, you are good. You just have this portfolio and all that. But that's a very good way to make money in crypto, where you buy into project that is not yet launched. You are told, you look into it, and then after that, they share, you bring this amount of money, we bring together and put it up together as investors, you buy into that. You can buy into ICOs, you can buy into projects that are still new. Then you can buy as an investor in spot trading, buying from Binance, keeping into your wallet or to your decentralized wallet. I don't like people putting their money into uh, any exchanger. Binance is good, they're not going anywhere. But you can remember most of the exchanges like FTS and some of them, they left. People lost their crypto. So it's good to remove it from Binance, and put it into a decentralized wallet and lock it. Do that. Then, but if you are trading, allow your money to be in on Binance so that you use it to trade because you are using it either in spot or you are using it in futures. So today we are focusing on trading in futures. I've told you the three ways. Either you become a miner or an investor. Mining has to do with two things. Either you are mining proof of work mechanism, or you are using proof of stake. Proof of stake, we partake into that, where you get a coin and then you stake it into their Web3 systems, and then you'll be getting some of the coin. You can put your crypto there, and as the coins are coming in, you can sell those ones while you leave your seed capital in that project. Then we have other ways where you can still buy into projects and all that, ICOs and all that, buy into spot. These are all investment. But trading has to do, we have spot trading, we have margin trading, we have futures trading in crypto. But when you buy as an investor, take it out of the Binance or exchanges and take it into your decentralized wallet. Very important. So no matter what happens, the coin is with you. It's still on the blockchain. You can go there and sell anytime. So now let's focus on trading. That's the aspect we look about because that's the best way to raise funds now. If you are not into a VC investment, you are not into seed investment, you are not an advisor in any project, you are not into mining, whether proof of work or proof of stake, then you need to be a trader. Traders make money in the short term, but investors make money in the long term, and it pays the most. So I'm going to show you how to manage your risk in futures trading, how to do it right and get it fast. And now I told us about the tools that we need. And one of the things about trading is for you to know when to enter and when to exit. It all starts with psychology. You need to understand, when will I enter the market, when will I exit the market. And after that, you need to understand money management techniques in future. So I'm going to teach us money management today. When to know before you go into a market, you need to understand, oh, when will I liquidate? Will I get liquidated? Okay, if I didn't put my stop loss, what is going to happen? So I'm going to, launch. Let me go to my website, let me share my screen right now so I can show us what I'm talking about. So you're all welcome. And I believe that you all are hearing me because I didn't ask that. If you hear, I just went straight to the training. And for everybody to be quiet, that means you're hearing me clearly. But give me 5 and 5 on the chat box. Let me confirm again that I'm audible enough. I believe my mic is talking properly. So please give me 5 on the chat box. I need to know. All right. And then yeah, I want to that's good. That means you got value as well. So now let me share my screen right now so we can talk more. Remember, today we are focusing on trading, and the trading we are focusing on is futures. And then the aspect we are looking at, how do you now check to be sure that you are not liquidated, to be sure that, oh, how do you enter your market, how do you exit? So I'm going to share my screen right now. Let me share the full screen. Let me share the full screen. All right. Okay, that's my screen now. So I want to show us something. Let me go to Binance first. All right, now I talked to us about these two known as Binance, and then we talk about Bybit as well. Bybit, you can trade it in MT4 or MT5. They have that system where you are trading crypto. You are trading futures, but on MT4. I'll teach us that later. But now you still have demo trading either on Bybit, or I've checked and find out that the Bybit demo trading on futures is more accurate than Binance own. So, but if you want to trade, I like trading my futures either on Bybit or Binance. But for you, you need to demo trade first. That's trading with paper money before you now come to trade real. So, but now I'm going to teach us something now when it comes to trading. Let me do it here. So now when you come to features here, there's something covering me here. Let me close my this thing. If you go out, you will not go out. Okay, some people are already on in their own video as well. So I believe you are seeing something on the right screen because I'm going to do something now. So because some people on their videos, so even if I close mine, it will still be there. So you go on features, watch here. We'll go on features. So remember, when you come to Binance, we've gone through this before many times, right? So you go on features, you come back to this place. Then now we want to go into the demo trading account, right? Click on this place, you go to mock trading. We want to use it. There's something I want to teach you, so I want to go to the mock trading to do the teaching. Sorry about that. I hope you are seeing it. Well, let me check something. There's something covering what I want to do. I hope you're seeing it here. All right, so let me check. All right, click here. Then you go to mock trading. So open it. Or I'm opening it now. I want so that you can do exactly what I want to do. That's why I want to go to the mock so that for those of you who want to check it, you can check it up. Now that. So I'm getting it up. I want to move to the mock. Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening to the system. Okay, wait, I'm coming. All right. Okay, now look at it now. I'm there. Now, this is very important. I want you to pay attention from now. Please, this is important because we are going to go and check something again and again now. So we'll have to go back and forth from here. This is the mock trading platform. It's the same thing another, but why I tell you to, because when you go here, you find out that BTC 64, but that's not the correct. And this thing is on Bybit, you see exactly. So why we need this interface is because of what I want to show you. Now, anytime you go to your account, whether it is the distance, you move down to this place, go close to where you see your available balance, and then there is that's when you are having your laptop. If you have your laptop, you see there's a calculator near the. I hope this thing is not covering you. I hope it's not covering. Let me off my video. I hope there's nothing covering you there. If please, every other person, off your video so that the full screen can show. But I believe the full screen should show even if my video is on, except it's only from me. So let me on it. So now, if you are, let me see this thing now. Are you seeing this place? Are you seeing the amount here? If you are not seeing what I'm showing here, and then this calculator, type 5. If you are not seeing it, if I didn't see anything, that means everybody's seeing it. If you are not seeing what I just posted now, I need 5. That's the place I circulated now. If nobody put 5, that means everybody's seeing it. Okay, good. So now when you come here, that's on your laptop, or when you go on your phone, did I see somebody send something? You are not seeing it. I said if you are not seeing it, not if you are seeing it. Please, I need 5 if you are not seeing it. But if you are seeing it, fine. Then that means you're fine. I want to get something. All right. If you are seeing it, okay, nobody types. That means everybody's seeing it. So now on this place now, but when you come to your phone, I want to open when you are using your phone. I'm not seeing it. You are not seeing it. Please let's off our videos so that it can show because I just circled in red the amount and the calculator. I want to use that place. Very important that you see it properly. Now, if you are using a phone, the calculator is on top of your screen. You see calculator there. You see the calculator. When you put up, you see calculator. That's what I want to use now. Maybe next time we can use our phone. But now look at it. I want to pull it up, so I'll show you what I want to do. Please pay attention. It's not hard, but it will be if you don't pay attention. Now we click on the calculator. Once I click on the calculator, you see, do you understand? You see PL, a profit and loss. Then you now see target price. You see liquidation price. We are focusing on that trade now. Just drag the video from that space to another space. No. It told me, let me just close my video. If all of us can close our video, the place will be empty. So now, look at it. As you see, he said, you see profit and loss. You are seeing target price. You are seeing liquidation price. Now, you use this calculator whenever you want to place a trade. Like now, there's something I told us that I want us to do. If you are going to, like now, I look at a coin now, there's a way I do it. I know that the bull run will start soon in the next few months. And I'm looking at the down of a coin. This is like, oh, this is like the bottom. Nobody knows the bottom. But you look at the coin and look at the all-time high and look at the movement of the coin. I'm going to show us with some few coins. And all you want to do is to come and say, okay, if this coin comes to this price, then I'm going to do it this way. Now, the profit and loss, let's use Bitcoin first. I'll use Bitcoin to do what I want to do. And I'll use a low cap coin that I feel that we should watch out for. I'm going to give us 3, I'll be 4 low cap coins that you should watch out for, that you are going to use in this trade. All right. So please look at it properly. So now you are seeing this. We have profit and loss. So we have long and we have short. but we can't go to Bitcoin on short because Bitcoin need to go up. Let's look at, okay, our target price. What we want to do, our target price of Bitcoin is for Bitcoin to go 150. Are you get? That's profit and loss. Whatever it is now. Okay, let's look at it. Maybe no, we are looking at profit and loss, not target price. That one is different. We are going to go there. Profit and loss. Okay, our entry price as of now, maybe we're going to enter Bitcoin at 63,000. It's 63,000 plus now. Let's say we enter Bitcoin at 63,000. And we are going to exit Bitcoin. Let's say when Bitcoin get to 150,000. And then I'm using, and the quantity is now, I'm going to put like, I need $500. $500 on 20x is about 10,000. That means you are going to use 10,000. You are using $10,000 to buy, but you are putting your own $500. If that calculator, if you put the calculator, you are on money you are putting here now. Are you getting? Oh, sorry, I put 15 instead of 150,000. That one is giving me minus. Sorry, we make it 150, then you calculate again. So now, when I calculate it now, what the person saying, please? Yeah, thank you. I see that. I saw that. So I put 150,000. So now the money I put in here is $500, but it's giving me 497. So now my profit here is 13,000 something. That means it's about 2,700. Now this is a swing trade. I put in 500, but now I've not checked where my liquidation will be. You need to check your liquidation price. So if I got it wrong, what will make me to lose? That's why you are checking now. Okay, I want to stake this 500 to make 13,000 something. I don't have money to buy full Bitcoin, but I can put this money on futures. Then that means if I put in on a 20x and I put 10, that means I'm using 10,000 to buy, expecting that it's gonna move. So now when I do that, it get to 150, because let me tell you, there's no way before the end of this year, Bitcoin will not go to 6 figures. That's certain. But we are still looking at where will be the bottom of this Bitcoin. Will it go to 50? Will it go to 59? It has gone to 59, which we expected it to go 50. It may not go. So, but it will be fluctuating up and down, but it's going up. That one is certain, because the supply of Bitcoin have been cut in half. Miners are even complaining that Bitcoin should be sold at least $80,000 to $90,000 now. So Bitcoin is undervalued. So we want to take advantage of this thing before. That's when you do swing trading. It's not that you put in, because when you come to BTC, the perpetual, you can put it as long as you want. But there is one that you put in on, maybe you put in a month, maybe 6 months, 1 year it will close. We have that. That's the other book. I'm going to show us that. But we are looking at perpetual. You can leave it up to 1 year. You can be a position trader. Position yourself and go into where you are going. So whatever happens, Bitcoin will go up and go down. But you need to check your liquidation price. What will Bitcoin go if I get this entry? What will Bitcoin go and then my $500 is gone? And if my $500 is gone, can I put another 500 and try it again? Maybe I will spend up to 1,500. I will get the bottom and I will get 13,000 something. It worth it. This is calculative trading. I want to tell you that I don't believe in putting the money that you can afford to lose. I believe in putting the money that I can afford to risk when it comes to trading. But I know what I'm going to. Okay, I put 500 for 13,000. Okay, now I have 1,500. Let this 500, if you liquidate, I'll put another 500. If you liquidate, I'll put another 500. I know I will get, because I'm targeting something bigger. If I use 1.5 and get the bottom, I'm fine, because I know that this thing is taking off. And once it take off, I know it's going to be in few months. We are still looking at the down. We never know, right? But now, let's look at liquidation. But before we go, what's the use of target price? Now, target price is that you are looking at percentage you want to make. So what price will I make that percentage? Maybe let's say my entry is 63,000. My entry is 63,000. So, but what the percentage I want to make and what price will I exit? And I said, okay, I want to make like, let me say 2,000%. Okay, let's say 1,000%. That means 1,000% is like I put in $100 and I'm expecting to make $1,000. So now, if I want to make 1,000%, I'm just putting 1,000%. You can put any percentage you want. And then I click calculate. It will show me that I can only make 1,000% if Bitcoin go to 94,500. Oh, wow. So that means I can make 1,000%. Now, the point remains, how will I liquidate? What will be my liquidation price? So that if I put this thing, I know, let me go to TradingView and begin to check properly to know how. That's money management. I'm teaching you money management techniques, remember? So now, remember we are using isolated, please. Just change it to isolated and one-way mode. You know that we have one-way mode, we have hedge. Do you understand? One-way mode means that you can open two. But when you put hedging, that means you can hedge, you can open. Some people use, and you can only use hedging by cross. If you use cross, then that means you can put hedging. But once you put isolated, you can only use one-way mode. One-way mode means I put in on a long, I can't put short. That's hedging. Hedging means I don't know where the market is going. Then some people will just put long and short at the same price. Market will always go up and down. So once you go up, they take the other profit. As they come down, you can come down and go to the other one, you take another profit. That means they just want anywhere it goes, I make, because crypto will always go up and down. You can decide that crypto is going up and it go down. So, but you use cross. Why you use cross is because he wants to make sure you have enough money to take care of the two. That's why you can't do it on isolated. Isolated means that I've isolated $20, so I can't hedge in this trade because I've selected $20 for it. So once you are in isolation, you go to one-way mode. So remember that. So let's go back to our money management techniques. So now we come back here and all that. If you are getting value, please can you put 555 on the chat box? I want to know if you are getting this. It's not complicated. I'm taking it lightly and you're understanding it. It's not hard for you because we are looking at money management techniques. Please put 555. If you don't get it, if you are not understanding it, please put 111 on the chat box. I want to see the kind of people I'm talking to, right? 555 if you are getting it, 111 if you are not, so that I'll know. 111. Okay, all right. All right, okay, so that's fine. Okay, people are getting it. So now, all right. All right, for those who are not getting it, I'll try to go through it again and we have videos for you, right? Now, I know, and that's why I say pay attention from now. I've finished the talking. We are going straight to the training. Do you understand? Wow. Okay. Now, when it comes to futures trading, this is the money management techniques. I want to see what I'm going into, right? So that when I understand what I'm going into, I can now know what to do. That's why it is. So now I'm checking. This is calculator. I try to calculate what I want to do before I go into trade. I need to know my liquidation price. Now, I've shown us profit and loss. This is unrealized profit and loss here, how to calculate it. I've shown, okay, I want to make 1,000%, 2,000%. Where will I expect this coin to get to? And I'm going to use other coins to explain it so you get it. And we have videos later. Then we have the liquidation price here. Now, liquidation means the price it will get to and your money go. That means you lose everything. And not everything because you are using isolated. So you are not losing every money in your account. What you are losing is that amount you are willing to risk for that trade. If it's $20, if it's $50, if it's $100, but you don't have to use the whole of your money and put in one trade, right? So you isolate this one. Either I get it or I lose, right? And it's a one-way mode, so you can't hedge. Hedging means opening the same long and short in the same asset class in the trade. If you have done anything like trading before, this would be simple, but if you have not, it makes it hard. But remember, we have a recording. So now let's go to liquidation. Liquidation means the price that this market will get to. There's something we did. I want to check now. There's something we did about Bitcoin going to 150, how much we are going to make. So now entry price, we are going to check what it will be if I can get the $63,000. Then I am putting, the quantity of USDT I'm putting is 10,000, right? So now, and I'm on a long, I'm not on a short, I'm on a long. So I'm going to put, that means what I'm going to put here is 500. Right. So now, what will BTC go to and I'll lose this $500? Now remember, money management techniques. So you need to know first. So you calculate. So if BTC go to 60,075, I will lose this money. So that means as long as BTC remains 61, 62,000, I'm still in the trade. Can I risk it? BTC has gone to 59,000 and stop. I'm looking at $15,000 or $13,000 as Bitcoin, because once it start going bull run, listen, you don't prepare, you don't get into bull run during the bull run. You prepare for the bull run before the time, both in trading and in terms of investment. That's where people get it wrong. This lesson is so important to you that you need to know that you need to plan for the bull run. When the time comes, Bitcoin, everything will start going parabolic. That's not the time to enter the trade. A swing trade that you want to make money during the bull run. So that when people are saying, my coin that I bought, it did 1,000%. It did this 1%. It's my trading that I put into, it made 2,000%. I made 2,000% on Bitcoin. I made this one on that. That's when you say, so that everybody will be, so that you start enjoying bull run. If you don't do this, you will not be part of the bull run. Because when it starts coming, that time, the market will still go up. It will come down a little, it will go, but it go up more than it's coming down. So it's not that it's going to start going up without coming down, because some people will start taking profit even in the middle of the bull run. But you need to find the low and enter the dip before the time. And Bitcoin is coming to that point where the dip is imminent. You can't open Binance on your platform, on your laptop. Where are you? If you can't open, there's calculator in every other platform. I don't know the one you can use in your locality. If you're in Nigeria, you can open Binance. I'm in Nigeria, I'm opening Binance. So now, what am I checking? The liquidation. So that means I can risk it. 60,000, okay. If I'm using $1,000 for this trade, I'll say, okay, let me put 500 and put the trade. If anything happens and it crosses 60,000, I put another 500. That's I got liquidated, I put another 500. At the time I felt that's because you have to, but because if you don't do it and the team move, it's like, wow, I thought that was not the low. I thought that nobody, we are not soothsayers. I'm not a prophet, but I'm a son of a prophet. We prove, right? But I'm not a prophet. So I don't know what will be the bottom. But based on past performance, Bitcoin has already shaken in so many ways. And I believe 63,000 will be a perfect place, because even if you go to 60, we are still game. But if you can get Bitcoin at 60,000, wow, powerful. Because the last drop went to 59K and still went back up. And it can't go down to that price again. That's the normal history. But in crypto, anything can happen. So, but you are looking at your liquidation. Don't enter into any trade without looking at your liquidation price before you start the trade. Okay, can I risk it? But why will you do this? Because you understand the power of trading. You understand chart. You understand trends. So you go to your trading view to go and check something first before you start the trade. Are you getting? So now I want us to use another coin now to look at. Why do I say we should use that? Let me show you. I said I will give us four, but maybe we'll continue this training next week. But I'm going to give us one now, right now, right? Let me give us one. So this one is near, okay, but near is good. It's one of them that I want to give us, but let me just give us this one that I want us to look into properly. Let's use Binance. All right. So now this ARC. Why do I say ARC? It's because I love the position that the ARC is now. Let me go to ARC protocol, right? Let me go to what do they call it? Let me go to Coin Market Cap. I open Coin Market Cap here, right? Okay, let me open. Yeah, this ARC. So let me check for ARC. Let me check for ARC protocol. I'm coming, let it open. All right. Okay, now when you check ARC here, why I want us to look into this, we are going to go back to Binance now to check more about this ARC. Do you know why I said you should use it? It's because ARC is in a position, it's a low coin now. And being a low coin, it has gone far before. I'm looking at time, I just see our time now. So we'll talk about this ARC and use it back on that place to check. So now let it open properly because it's 9 to 10. I don't want to keep you, and we are recording so that your attention span will be fine. So I believe you understand the money management techniques of features where you begin to check a lot of things before you go. So there's something we want to check here now. Now coming to the ARC, let's look at the all-time high of ARC here. You go to a coin that is down, and I'll show you. This coin went up after it was launched. That is it. But it launched in 2017. That was 2016, 2017. So 2017 bull run, it moves. So, but now let's look at what happened in 2021 bull run. It moved up to $2. That's in the last bull run, almost $3. That's when it moved. 2021, you can see. So now, this bull run coming up, and now it is about, let's say, 0.8. So you don't know. So which means for me, it's down. This bull run, maybe even if you go to $2 or so, it's still a good buy. Now you can buy it as portfolio, you can buy, but you make more money when you trade it on futures. So let's go to Binance and use ARC to check. It's a low coin now that I know is down, and it's gonna go up. So for it to go up to almost $3 in the last bull run, so this one, let's see what will happen. So let's go and check ARC here. So when you come to your money management place here, click on ARC, click on here, and then type ARC. Sorry. So ARC protocol is here. So you click on it now. So we want to check now. Remember the price. Now we are looking at, okay, let's say our target price, profit and loss. Let's use this one first. So what we are using on ARC, the entry price ARC for now is still 0.8. Let's use this. 0.8. That's the entry price. Let's say we are going to exit at $3. You see, you make more money here than Bitcoin. $3. So the same 10,000. So let's see how much you make. See, you're making 27,500. Now what happened? It's 10s. Okay, I'm using, okay, this one doesn't have more s, only 10s. You see, these people are very, very cunning because this one can give you more money. So they reduce the x that you can go on these to only 10. And we are using the highest, which is 10. So we can't even do 20x on ARC because There's more money to make here. So when you look at this arc at this price 0.8, let's look at when can we liquidate. So now you're using $1,000 to make 27,000 because in the next bull run that's 2,750%. So it's better than buying arc with $1,000 and keep. You can make up to this amount, right? But now you are making it with $1,000, putting 10x, and you are leaving it to run. So now, but we are going to check now, when can I liquidate? And then you begin to go and check. Okay, let me look at the liquidation. The price we are putting here, we are entering even at this price, 0.8. Then now, and now the quantity that we are putting there is 10,000. Then which means you need $1,000 because it's only 10x. So it's no more 500. So how are we going to liquidate? 0.74. The liquidation price is 0.74. Then we have to check and go back. That's how to trade. Now go back to here. And then the last 1 month, what has the price been like? At least the time that market dropped at that time. Where did it go? It dropped up to 0.7. 0.7. That's the lowest it has dropped. Okay. But now, okay, that when you now come back here, what we are looking at is 27,000. So that means for you to trade this money properly, I need to have at least $2,000. Don't put the whole of your money into a trade like this. Yes, you can be lucky, that's the bottom, and it go. Or you can be lucky, it cannot come down to this price to liquidate you. So that means this is where I'm going to liquidate. So I need to watch this market to see if it can drop back again for me to enter this trade. So now you need to know your liquidation price, or maybe you need to know, okay, how much am I going to make? You put it here, entry price. What percentage am I looking for? And you put it here. Where will it go? But don't forget this place. Always know this money I put in, I can lose it if this market comes to this price. Then you now go back to check properly. Does it worth my time? That's why we have Defiverse. They showed us things to buy. They showed us where to buy. So those ones, you can scalp them. You can scalp whatever is showing there. Maybe make money within 1 hour, 2 hours. You put it on features, you make your money. But when you want to prepare for the bull run, when you want to be part of those that will be shouting hallelujah after the bull run, you need to come here and take calculated risk and leave it. These features, you can leave it for, it's perpetual. You can leave it for 2 years. As long as you leave it, the trade is still on until the day you close it, right? So it's when you now decide, okay, this is the time I want to close, that's when it comes. That's when you can close it. So that's exactly what you need to do to be able to put. So I've shown you how to manage your money and to put things in order when you want to try to trade. There's so many coins you can trade on here. But now we have a system that shows what to buy with expert, which is the Defiverse. So you come there, you buy. But what I'm showing you now is how to be an intelligent trader so that your preparation for the next bull run will be blast. You are just like, okay, I want to use, imagine using $1,000 targeting $27,000. Imagine using 500 and target. Imagine when you now put $5,000. Depending on what you do, you can do it on BTC. You can do it on any of these coins. You can do it on any of. There's so many small coins that have gone far, but they go low. Are you getting? There was a time there's a coin I bought. ICP. I bought that coin. That coin has moved to $400 and later returned to $3 plus. I was like, wow. I look at ICP and whatever they have, and I bought it. I said, wow, this is good for a coin to go to this place during the last bull run and come back to D. Do you understand? So before you know it, I got into it, and before you know, it now move. It's now at $14 or $15. But why do I get it that price? because I know it's going to go for, because I look at the fundamentals, I check all the things that they have. I say this is the best to join, and I know that it's going to go from there, going back to the next bull run and be part of. Even if you go to $200, it's still good. There are many coins like that that you can use. Once you see them go down, when you are part of crypto, it's easier to watch some one or two, three, four, five, six coins that you see that they are very good. The fundamentals are good. The vision of the owners are very intact. Whether all you just have to do is to get it and then you keep it. Whatever happens, and it's risk too. But when it works for you, man, you make the most. If you are not prepared in that way, the only way you need to get prepared is to become a trader, to earn money, to be part of those who earn money in the bull run. Without that, it becomes, making money during the bull run becomes an illusion. And I don't want that for you. Are you getting? So please, if you got value tonight, I want you to type 777 on the chat box. We'll continue this training next Saturday. I'm not done, but our time was already fast spent. This is past 10 p.m. I want to stop here. So next week again, we start from where I stopped. We'll start from here. So those who are not part of this training tonight, maybe I'm sorry, we're not going to go back. All we have to do is to going forward, right? But what am I showing you today? I just want to show you that there is more that you can achieve, even in this bull run. All you just need to do is to get prepared. Okay, kindly send Binance. Okay, no problem. I will send you that. I'll send you the Binance website. So now, if you have questions, you are free to ask questions. If it's for the person that is asking me for getting the distance and all that, getting the Binance distance, I will find a way to send that to you. Now, maybe I'll send it in this chat right now. And then any other question, please, you can ask. Any question, you can ask me. Ask me any question, please. Binance is Binance anywhere in the world. So if you have any question, you can ask. Just raise your hand and then I will call you to answer your question. For the person looking for the Binance, post it there. Okay, so let me allow you to unmute yourself and ask your question. All right, leverage online. I like that. Okay, please ask your question. Unmute, please. Leverage the first person. The first person is leverage, please. All right.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you so much for the awesome presentation.
You're welcome.
So my question is, during your presentation, when you were talking about the target price, so you mentioned that once the liquidation price, once the $500 you put, for example, gets liquidated, that you can put in another 500. So I want to ask, how do we, put in another capital when it has already gotten to the liquidation price? Yes.
All right. It's just for you to understand that. It's just for you to understand that this money can go to zero. That your 500. Liquidation price means the money has gone to zero. That means it's off. If the crypto get to that price, that means I'm off. That's why you need to now begin to check your system properly and say, okay, I'm willing to take the risk. But nobody wants it to get to liquidation price. But you need to know that this is my liquidation point. So now, just like BTC, we said, if you enter BTC at 63 and BTC go to 60,000 for any reason within the period of this time, because there's a time it will take off, it will never come back to 60. And you don't want to wait until when you are sure it's now going up. That's not the time. You lose some money. You can use $100. It's not 500. I'm just using 500 as an example. Maybe next week you use $100. We use $100 minimum $100, right? Next week, let's not be saying 500. So you see how much you can make with even $100. Now, You have $200. You are just keeping it that in case if it happen. It may not happen. Nobody wants it to happen. But if it happen, you now set another price. Maybe immediately it happened. You are not going to be afraid. You just check the market if it's going down again, or we'll give information. Market has gone to so and so price. So put in another. You are using the $100 you put as spare and bring it back again. Your target is that $5,000. $100 is nothing. $200 is nothing to the 5,000 you are targeting. So now I'm targeting 5,000 and I have $300. I said, okay, let me use 100 and put. But luckily for us, it may go up and never come down. That means your 200 is intact for another thing. Because one BTC move to 70 to 80,000, it can never return back to 60. Never. So will you wait until you get to 80, which you can return to 70? That means your liquidation will maybe at 70. So it's better now that everybody is still afraid. That time people have started coming in. You don't come in late. You come in early when people are saying like, wow, why we are going to get another drop is that some people expected after the halving, Bitcoin will just start, the bull run will start. And when they didn't see it, they were like, I don't understand this market. Everybody will just start, some will start selling. Except that's what the rich want the ordinary people to do. The paper hands to sell. And then the thing will drop. As it drops, that's when it takes off. We may not know, that may not happen, that it will go to 60 or 50. It may not happen. So why wait? Risk the 100, but you have 200. Risk 100. If it happens, you come in again. If it didn't happen, and it goes from there. So once it happens, that money is done. It's liquidated. Liquidation means closed. You don't have any trade again. Your trade is closed. So you open another new trade with another fund. That's what it means. You get it? Okay, so now somebody was asking me to explain leverage in crypto. You see it there now. The leverage is those X. You see, I'm going on 10x leverage. I'm going on 20x leverage. I'm going on 30x leverage, 5x leverage. That's the leverage. That means the leverage is that I'm leveraging on their money. Do you know the word leverage? That's what the rich does. They use other people's money, right, to make money. So I'm putting 1,000 on a leverage of 10. That means my 1,000 should turn to 10,000. If I'm putting 100 on a leverage of 10, that means my $100 should turn to 1,000. I'm putting on a trade of 1,000, but I'm paying $100. That's leverage. So you calculate your leverage, but you see that Binance is so cunning. They understand business. They know that people make more money in altcoins than BTC. So when it comes to altcoin, you see that one, that arc that I showed us now, I was trying to use 20, but the highest is 10. And you look at the price, because it's so easy to make money with that coin that is on 0.8. It will be hard for it to go to 0.7. Talk less of, do you understand? So now, that's why they feel that if this guy take this trade, your profitability ratio is high. So they don't want to give you more leverage. They give you 10x leverage. But now, why I'm showing you the liquidation part is for you to know that this money can go to zero. Can I buy it? If this market go to this point. If you can't buy it, you say, okay, let me wait for the market to drop a little. But you may wait and the market move up. So you reason it properly before you go. That's leverage. Leverage is the X that you are using to add to your trade, right? All right. Any other question as we round up tonight? Our time is already fast spent. I'm sorry for keeping you this late. No other question, right? All right. Okay, now. Thank you. If leverage is borrowing, why not go at a more higher leverage than settle for 20 years leverage? Okay. All right. That's where you are getting it wrong. I'm coming to you, Enke. Leverage is borrowing. The more money you borrow, that's why your liquidation will be faster. Next week, I'm going to show us something. When you leverage so much, that means your liquidation will be closer. Like now, if that act that I use 10x leverage. If I use 5x leverage, I'll show us next week. You see that my liquidation will be deeper. So you can say, look, I can, let me, instead of me to use 10x, let me use 5 so that my liquidation will go down more. If you now use, there's somebody that did, there's one, the trading we did last week, we opened a trade early and live, right? And the person took the trade and was showing me he used ATS leverage. That is gambling. He's just lucky that the coin start going up immediately. And use ATS leverage. Some people will use 100S leverage. That means the leverage you took is even bigger than your fund. Any little drop of that trade, you are out of the market because you borrowed too much. So I think we need to talk about that next week as well, so that you understand that if you are taking this risk, know that that's why people say futures will take you to the village. Future will do this because they don't understand how to trade and they want to borrow more because you saw a situation where they give you money and you want to now be greedy in borrowing the money. And they want you to be greedy in borrowing the money so that you go, so that you can now close up immediately and then they will take the money. So please, we need to be very careful when borrowing. Leverage is borrowing, but you need to be very calculative in borrowing. So I think we'll discuss that next week so that we'll know. So NK, please, that's the last question for tonight. Prepare your question and come next week. NK?
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you very much, sir. You're doing a great job. My only issue tonight is that network was just throwing me up and down, and I didn't get to see some of those pictures. So please, I crave your indulgence. Is there any way I can get the recording? I do have lots of questions, really. In futures trading, I'm really a newbie in this area. So, but if I'm able to get this recording tonight, so that at least it will help me understand before next week meeting. Is it possible to drop it in the 100 icon group so I can get it, sir?
I will see to that. I will talk to Icon Francis on that, and then we'll see how to go about that. No problem.
Okay.
No
Thank
problem.
you so much, sir. God bless you. Thank you.
All right then. So now, in the absence of every other question, please get all your question prepared next week. Because we'll go into more. You didn't show the Defiverse at all, bro. Yes, I didn't show that. Yeah, I didn't show that because that's what it's all about. I just want to have talked about it and all that. So now, okay, for those of us, let's. I want to open up the Defiverse. That's what the system is all about, and I talked about it. Let me share my screen to show you what I'm talking about. What we talk about the Defiverse. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're correct. So when you come to the Defiverse here, you know, read the Defiverse system, right? This is what we're buying. This is where you get information of what to buy. There are ideas, there are learn, there are live trading sections from experts who will tell you what to do. You need to go around this place and learn more. Maybe these are all the trading options that we have. We have the trade ideas. We call it ideas, right? And then you see turn here. That was a win. OP was active and all that. So this is a swing trade. This one is OP. This is a very good coin to buy too because it's a very good. It's still on trade. It's still on this. It's a spot. It's a spot idea. You can get it for this, and that is mainly for members. Telling you what to do and all that. But now let's go to the learning part. Learning part where you can learn some of these basic things. Do you understand? Come in here, you can learn. Then we can help you put it all together. We have crypto basics here where you begin to learn crypto basics. Get ready for the bull run, training and other introductions and everything is here. What are the cryptocurrencies? Do you understand the type of cryptocurrencies? In crypto we have what we call token, we have coin. Are you getting a token? Is I don't think it will be there because these are all basics, right? So a token are cryptos created, on top of a blockchain through a smart contract. That's token. But coins are those that have is a native token. Is a coin of a blockchain. That means it's built on a blockchain. It has its own blockchain. It's a blockchain coin. Like Bitcoin is a coin. Ethereum is a coin. Do you understand? So we have, near protocols, these are tokens because it's created through a smart contract. Then we have Matic. Matic is a layer 2 blockchain solution. These are coins. So we understand the difference between these. So you need to go through all the, so not all of them are coins. There are some that are coins, there are some that are tokens because it's created through a smart contract in a blockchain, right? So, internet has turned to be, internet was before the internet of information. Then the blockchain now move it to the internet of value, where people can now store value. Before, even lawyers, doctors, they are still using that. It was internet of information. Then it moves to internet of value, where people can now store value on the internet. The advent of crypto, of Bitcoin, now make that we can store value on the internet. People have a lot of things, even real estate. People are building a lot through the metaverse. It's now on the, so now, but the smart contract turn the internet to internet of things, internet of all things. Everything is now done on the internet. We have the Web3, we have a lot of things. So you need to know the progression that the internet has made from Web2 to Web3. And there's a whole lot of things that time will fail me to explain to you that will get you excited to be part of this computer lifestyle. This is a lifestyle that people crave for. All thanks to God, to the internet, where ordinary people can come on the internet and amass millions within a short period of time just by knowing what to do. It has never been in the history of mankind where making money becomes easy, right? All thanks to blockchain that turn it to internet of value, smart contract, and every other Web3 turn it to internet of things. So you learn more about this. I believe those informations will be here. But what is blockchain? Yes, that I didn't come here myself because I know about this and other, but I still at times come to, to refresh my memory. This is smart contract. You know about smart contracts, ways to with crypto, types of exchanges for those of you, coin market cap, how to use it, how to buy crypto wallet, how to deposit and withdraw, ICOs that I talked about, IDOs. IDOs means initial exchange offers. Do you understand? That's when you come to all these offers. When you talk about when cryptos are coming up, we call it the initial desk offers. We have desk exchange, we have CES exchange. CES means centralized exchange. DES means decentralized exchange. So initial desk offering is happened on Web3s, like you have what we call the MetaMask. We have, then you can use it and connect to Uniswap. You can use it to connect to all these Web3s and do your IDOs. That's when coin are offering in the market. Then the initial coin offering are the one that comes in later. That's the one we have in 2017 and all that. So many things you will learn from here and all that. Folks, how to, make sure. That's when they created a new cryptocurrency from already existing cryptocurrency. That's Fox. And then gas fees, what you pay for transactions, dApps. Do you understand? These are decentralized applications that we use in, you have it in all these decentralized wallets, and then you can see how you use dApps. This is, there's a lot of things to learn here. Do you understand? What we call DAO is what we call decentralized autonomous organizations, and we use it to. That's where people have the time. Members discuss what happens in crypto in that decision making, where you begin to look at so many things that are happening. There's a lot of things to learn here if you want to know about NFT, metaverse, and all that. Listen, you need to get in to understand more about crypto with the Defiverse. Get to the learn aspect. Learn so many things, DeFi use cases, decentralized finance, that's DeFi. Do you understand? So, and DeFi is taking over. Decentralized finance is anything that is decentralized. It has to talk about an ecosystem, a blockchain that is based on, let's say that's maybe this peer-to-peer transaction, person to person. You are not connected to any SaaS platform. It is we, and decentralized finance is going to take over the landscape of finance. That's going to reshape the landscape of finance. That's where things, when you talk about DeFi, code is law. The code is law. No middleman. It is person to person. This person do this, then the decentralized system will trigger this, and it happens. So you learn all these basics. So maybe next week we'll talk more about it. So we are close. So that's why this is a good for any new person who don't understand anything. Crypto security, how to secure your crypto so that somebody will not come around today. So that you use the two-factor authenticator, so many things and all that. Understanding programming language like Solidity and JavaScript and other things that we use for blockchain. But when it comes to blockchain, we use Solidity. That's what we call JavaScript. There is Rust and other ones that we talk about. I believe they go through all those applications here. So lending and borrowing in crypto, tokenizations and all that. When we talk about tokenizations, it's about tokenizing assets. Companies, there are tokenized stocks. Companies will come up now and they create their stocks and put it into spot and it begin to trade. That's tokenized stocks of a real company that is already listed in the New York Stock Exchange or listed in that, but they have a tokenized stocks that they want. There's so many things here. Then we'll talk about the yield farming, the staking that I talked about, the proof of stake, and every other thing is get here. You can read more. There's a more to this place. If you don't know more about the industry you are in, if you can't talk more about it, listen, I've soaked myself into crypto. I've read the blockchain. I've read these things and all that. Even at that, I still go to some of these trainings here to understand more. All these things, I've studied them very well and all that. But yet, when I come here, I still go into some of these things. But when you just come, I just go to the advanced. Are you getting? That's where I'm studying. I didn't know that all these things are here. I'm just opening now and begin to see that, man, even as a newbie, you can get. I was only explaining this thing based on my experience before because I feel I don't need to go to basics. Let me go to advanced and begin to study. But now, opening it now just to show you, I begin to see, man, if you're a newbie, you don't know anything about crypto, there's more to it here because if you don't know how lending and borrowing is done in crypto, how staking, tokenization, yield farming, staking, NFTs, type of NFTs, and how to go into metaverse, wow. Sandbox, Decentraland, these are all places where you can buy your own land in the metaverse and do your things. This is awesome. So please, this is, you just have access to this with $149, and then you are paying $99 to have access to this loadable information. So now, if you are new, you have what it takes to build yourself. Defiverse is the way to go. With what I'm seeing here right now, because for me, I've not come to the basics. I've not come. I was only talking in the advanced sections. That's where I've been going into, how this, scalping strategy they are using, the crypto king logic way of trading and all that. Let me understand their own psychology. Let me understand their own way of trading and scalping and all that. So I now look at the airdrops and then I begin to look at all of them, because I have my own favorite teachers here. So whenever they have their live sections, I go. When it comes to Crypto Picasso, Crypto King, and then Kevin Bekwaro, these are people I like to watch whatever they are doing. Not that I don't like all this one, but you have to pick your own people that you feel that whenever they send a message, I go. So I go to look at it and all that. And then some of the airdrops, I look at the airdrops as well, check the one that I like, and I partake on it. But you are going to partake with Web3. You are not going to use that with you use your decentralized wallets to partake on these ones. You can't use your Binance and all that. We'll go into all that. I believe they will have a training for that as well. But if they don't have, we'll do the training on how to use your Web3 to buy into the airdrops and all that. So thank you. You have a community. I think that e-economy was a thing when I first started trading. When you look at it, to be honest, the trainings, you look at the hunger, the results are there. Things that will help you to build the best life you want. I want you to know that once we do what we are doing this time, the next bull run which is 2028. I pray it will be this big as the 2024 own. That will be 2029, right? Because during the bear market is where you prepare for the bull run, you know. But now, for the bull run, because it's here, you need to trade to make the percentage that those who already bought and wait for the bull run are bought through the spot and put in their decentralized and all that. So that's what we're doing. So let's make it next Saturday again. That'll be enough. And please get back to somebody and tell him, get your Defiverse system, because there's so many things. I just see things that are going to help you as a newbie to build the life that you want and all that. So all I just want to do is to make sure that you join in immediately and as fast. Thank you and God bless all of us. Yeah, do you have any question? Because I'm going to close right now. So you see how important the Defiverse system is all about. Thank you, brother, for reminding me that to go through the Defiverse. And I now saw something that will help you as well to build the life that you desire. Thank you. God bless you. See you again next Saturday. Not same link, but same time. The links will come. So I hand it over to my amazing brother, Icon Francis. Please take it away from me. Thank you and God bless you.
Awesome, everyone. I want you to put in some 777 in the chat box. 777. Amazing content, amazing information. Imagine you taking this information in, using the tool set with the right mindset and growing your skill set. You become unstoppable. Put in some 777 in the chat box for Eno Gold. Thank you so much for the delivery tonight. Superstars, I believe that anyone that wants to truly get to the point of financial freedom, you need the right information. You also need the right association. So this mindset, tool set, and skill set. Superstar 77, let it keep coming. 77 the chat box. Awesome call tonight. So you want to get your Defiverse. I think one way to really get to where you want to go is not just to stand on the sideline, is to start using the tools. Nothing works until you work it. And I tell people, in a commitment to consistency leads to emotional stability. A commitment to consistency leads to emotional stability. So, of course, we want to encourage our students to start dropping their results on the group. And you want to go on the Defiverse, get your features, signals, use your leverage, just like you've learned. This video is going to be dropped on the group. The one of last week was not dropped. I'm going to do that. I think that's actually, that's something that will also have been done. And then this one will also be dropped. Get on the videos, listen to them again, get your package, and then begin to practice. Good enough, we have a demo. You go on demo, and then you move and transition to live. So superstars, this will be dropped on the group for those who are asking, and then you can pick it up from there, get your package, and then let's rock and roll. So it's going to be same time. The link always change. We don't use the same link. See you at the top, and not from the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Have a good night, everyone. God bless you.